ខ្មែរផងអង់គ្លេសផងហើយក៏មានវាគ្មិនខ្លះទាំងអាចធ្វើជាភាសាអឺខ្មែរសុទ្ធប៉ុន្តែភាគច្រើននឹងមានការធ្វើជាភាសាអង់គ្លេសហើយយើងផ្សំបន្តិចកន្លែងណាដែលយើងអាចយល់យើងអាចសួរបានទាំងអស់គ្នាបាទខ្មែរផងអង់គ្លេសផងហើយក៏មានវាគ្មិនខ្លះទាំងអាចធ្វើជាភាសាសំទោសយើង live យើងកំពុង live នៅក្នុងYouTube ផងដែរអញ្ចឹងសម្រាប់ការ support ឬក៏ការចូលទៅមើលនិងការស្ដាប់នៅឱកាសក្រោយយើងអាចទៅបានបាទអូខេ Arul, I just made a quick introductions to our participant about your role, about your contribution, and everything that you have been working for the community in Malaysia. And I'm sure that you have been working a lot for helping the Malaysia to build economy. And everyone know that Malaysia is one of the big economy in Southeast Asia. I can say number 3, right? Currently number 3, number 4 in Southeast Asia. And in terms of GDP per capita is one of number 3 in ASEAN for sure after Brunei and Singapore. So Malaysia stay number 3. So I think Arul, we have something that very good and useful and also practical for Cambodia. So everyone here, I'm sure maybe you guys not really get used to the pronunciation or everything. And if you don't understand any part, please raise your hand. I can jump in and help into with my facilitation. Okay, Arul, maybe you can start now. Oh, okay. Please mute on. Mute yourself.
Okay, wonderful.
Sure. Now,
okay,
nice.
Okay, so very good morning to my beloved audience from Cambodia. Okay, so it's very happy to having you all. And then today we'll be discussing about the what they call the cloud adoption and also how the digital emerging technologies are going to be coming up to becoming one of the new players. Okay, in terms of the what they call to capturing the Cambodian market also as well. Okay. I believe that most of you already been exposed to what they call the technologies like AI. Okay, I think AI, machine learning, and then the automations, and then the what they call virtual reality, augmented realities, and all those kind of technologies, right? Right. So now it is not about the technology. It is about how we're going to be leveraging the technology and being more productive, okay, and also focusing in terms of the how we can raise our bar in terms of the business, okay. Business pretty much we were going to say is that yes, revenue is going to be coming in, but then the one of the key factor of the revenue here is the customer engagement. Agree? Meaning to say that how the business are representing the brands to their respective for the audience, because marketing is about what we are saying to the audience. Branding, what people are saying about our business. Make sense?
Yes, makes sense.
All right. So when we are doing what they call this kind of what they call our service, and also we are bringing it to the technology adoptions, will give us the extra miles, and also the reach out is will be what they call is in a bigger scale, right? Agree with me?
Yep.
All right.
You are right.
Okay. So the thing is, right now today we're going to be discuss about how we're going to be leveraging what they call the technologies, and also how to empower the workforce in a Cambodian market. So let me prepare some slides for you.
Okay.
So, able to view my slide?
Yep. Cool.
All right, wonderful.
It's on now.
Okay, on. So the topic that we would like to have some discussion today is about empowering Cambodia's workforce, especially in terms of emerging technologies for their future ready skills. So this would be the topic right now we're going to be discussed. Okay. All right. So say that over here. So let me move on to the next slide, which is going to be says that Cambodian current workforce and landscape. So let me have some brief idea and analysis about the Cambodia workforce demography, okay, and also the current skill gaps in the technology adoptions. Okay.
Yep.
First thing, we must be agree with what they call Cambodia is full of youth workforce. So is that the number?
We can say now it's the highest number in terms of Generation Z pool. Also, in terms of population and calculate comparison with Generation Z, we have the largest portion in ASEAN. Yeah.
Well, So meaning to say that when the time you already have a youthful, so meaning to say that for the next upcoming, what they call 10, 20 years, the youthful will be becoming the, what they call the anchoring point, okay, anchoring point and the biggest game changer, okay, of the, what they call the workforce, especially in the digital landscape, okay. One of the thing right now we found that actually the statement is coming up from the Cambodian, what they call the labor force, whereby they say that there is a skill gap, meaning to say that the, what they call the digital skill gaps, the skill gaps in terms of the how they are leveraging on the IT, especially in terms of the skills. Yeah, the skill gap is right now we are mentioning over here is not about the skill gap pretty much on the what they call the traditional skills. Right now we are looking at maybe under the TVET people will be talking about the traditional skill sets, but now it's time for us to look into the digital TVET. So digital TVET, meaning to say that what are the digital skill sets, for
Okay,
example?
maybe I need to elaborate in Khmer a bit, my friend. So បងប្អូនអរគ្នាយើងចង់ឲ្យយើងសម្រាប់យល់ដែរអ្វីដែលគាត់លើកឡើងមិញគីឡូគ្នាចាប់អត់បានគាត់លើកឡើងអំពី workforce យើង workforce យើងយល់ពាក្យតែកម្លាំងពលកម្មគឺសំដៅទៅលើអ្វីដែលជាអ្នកដែលចូលរួមចំណែកក្នុងកិច្ចការងារសេដ្ឋកិច្ចរបស់យើងអ្នកដែលបម្រើការងារដើម្បីជំរុញសេដ្ឋកិច្ចរបស់កម្ពុជាយើងអាចថាកម្លាំងពលកម្មក៏បានតែស្ដាប់មើលទៅវាកម្លាំងពលកម្មដូចស្ដាប់មើលទៅដូចថាគេប្រពៃណីពេកអញ្ចឹងពាក្យថាអ្នកដែលបម្រើការងារនៅក្នុងក្របខ័ណ្ឌនៃអាជីវកម្មនឹងគឺចង់សម្ដៅថាកម្ពុជាជាយើងបបែកទៅលើរបាយការណ៍ជាច្រើនយើងឃើញថាកម្ពុជាជាប្រទេសដែលមានសក្តានុពលដែលមានយុវជនច្រើនហើយក៏យើងមានគម្លាតធំផងដែរទៅលើជំនាញមួយចំនួនដែលចាំបាច់ជាពិសេសគឺ TVET គេហៅថាជំនាញបច្ចេកទេសពាក្យ TVET ជាពាក្យបច្ចេកទេសហើយជាបងប្អូនខ្លះគាត់យល់ហើយពាក្យ TVET ពាក្យបច្ចេកទេសគេហៅថាជំនាញបណ្ដុះបណ្ដាលវិជ្ជាជីវៈដែលផ្ដោតទៅលើ digital អញ្ចឹងអ្វីដែលយើងធ្វើការវិភាគនិងចែករំលែកក៏ដូចជា focus ហ្នឹងគឺទៅលើចំណុច 4 5 ហ្នឹងចំណុចសំខាន់គឺទៅលើ new technology បច្ចេកវិទ្យាថ្មីហើយក៏ចង់ elaborate ផងដែរថានៅក្នុងកម្មវិធីរបស់យើងទៅមុខការចែករំលែកពាក្យភាគច្រើនគឺទៅលើដំណោះស្រាយពាក់ព័ន្ធបច្ចេកវិទ្យាហើយក្នុងបរិបទ SME អត់និយាយពីអ្វីដែលជាភាពស្មុគស្មាញអត់និយាយអំពីបច្ចេកវិទ្យានឹងវាស្ដាប់មើលទៅវាធំទូលំទូលាយវាស្អាតវាល្អវាឥតខ្ចោះប៉ុន្តែយើងអាចមានសមត្ថភាពទិញទេបងប្អូនខ្លះប្រហែលជាអត់ដឹងទេ technology នៃ ERP ជាដើមនៅស្រុកយើងអត់មានថោកជាងកន្លះលានដុល្លារទេអានឹងកម្រិតមធ្យមកម្រិតតូចក៏ទៅខ្ទង់$10,000ដែរអញ្ចឹងយើងអត់ចង់យក technology អស់នឹងមកនិយាយពីព្រោះនិយាយទៅយើងធ្វើអត់បានដដែលយើងអាចយកមក apply សម្រាប់បរិបទប្រទេសយើង SME របស់យើងអត់មានបាត់ចិត្តទៅការចំណាយទេចង់ឲ្យយើងយល់ថាយើងកំពុងជជែកហ្នឹងគឺដំណោះស្រាយដែលសមល្មមដែលយើងអាចទាញយកប្រយោជន៍បានឆ្លើយតបជាមួយនឹងអ្វីដែលកម្លាំងពលកម្មរបស់យើងសម្បូរទៅដល់យុវជនហើយទៅមុខទៀតកាន់តែសម្បូរថែមទៀតអញ្ចឹងយើងក្នុងនាមជាម្ចាស់អាជីវកម្មនិងក្នុងនាមជាអ្នកដែលធ្វើការបំពេញការងារគេបើយើងតាមមិនទាន់សភាពការនេះទេពួកយើងនឹងបាត់បង់ឱកាសបាទអ្នកដទៃទៀតគេនឹងយកបាទអូខេ Arul please continue
Thank you. So right now the skill gaps, right? So now the skill gaps, now what we are looking at here is it's not about the traditional skills, which is like we already knows that what they call electrical and aircon repairing, and also they'll be using for the what they call the weldings and also the cars and everything. So those are the things we calling it as the traditional methods or the traditional skills. Right now you're focusing at. Malaysia also not been what they call excluded. They also doing it on that as well. But here in Malaysia, we are doing it another part whereby we call it as a digital TVET, whereby focusing on the data analytics, data mining, cybersecurity, and also we'll be looking at in terms of the what they call leveraging on the generative AI. So how we're going to be leveraging on those kind of AI, those methods all need to be revisited.
Okay, let me do a bit in Khmer. So ចឹងនៅដូចនៅ Malaysia ការ focus របស់គេចោតផ្ដោតទៅលើ TVET ដែរយើងទើបនឹងចាប់ផ្ដើម TVET ទេនៅកម្ពុជាយើងដឹងថាឥឡូវបច្ចុប្បន្ននៅក្នុងក្រសួងការងារជាក្រសួងនាំមុខគេដែលជាសេនាធិការរបស់រដ្ឋាភិបាលកម្ពុជាយើងដែលធំជាងគេដែលកំពុងធ្វើការងារពាក់ព័ន្ធជាមួយនឹងបណ្ដុះបណ្ដាលវិជ្ជាជំនាញវិជ្ជាជីវៈពាក់ព័ន្ធនឹងបច្ចេកទេសពាក់ព័ន្ធនឹង TVET ហ្នឹងឯងហើយដោយឡែកសម្រាប់នៅម៉ាឡេគេមិននិយាយពី TVET តែមួយមុខទេគេនិយាយភាសាបច្ចេកទេសតែម្ដងគេហៅថា Digital TVET ដែលប្រទេសម៉ាឡេកំពុងតែផ្ដោតម៉ាឡេស៊ីផ្ដោតចាំបាច់យ៉ាងខ្លាំងទៅលើបច្ចេកទេសហ្នឹងដែលគេទាញយកបច្ចេកវិទ្យាមកប្រើក្នុងបរិបទនៃ កិច្ចការងារក្នុងកម្លាំងពលកម្មនិងជាពិសេសគឺជំនាញបច្ចេកទេសនឹងតែម្ដងបាទអូខេ continue Arun
Okay, all right then. So meaning to say that what they call the World Bank, the World Bank report, it already says that only 22% of Cambodians aged under the 25 and older have the complete upper educations. Okay, in terms of educations, we are referring to the base education or also with the digital literacy education also as well. So meaning to say is that by the time we will be supposedly to be adopt to automations and digital marketing, and also most important thing, we're calling it as a data-driven decision making. So those are the skills right now we are looking at, okay? And of course, Cambodian government also stepping in order to address this kind of issues as well, okay? And of course, they also will be doing what they call the partnership, okay? Partnership with international organizations to have the more exposures to those kind of a traditional, what they call the skill force to be addressed is already in place, all right? So I think maybe, yeah, we can explore most informations over that also as well, all right?
Okay.
So another one more thing, embracing the emerging technologies in Cambodia. So at this point of time, even though whatever said and done, okay, we can say is that what they call the emerging technologies in Cambodia is uprising in terms of the cloud computing in order to utilizing the services for the efficiencies, especially most of it as of right now, I can see is that cloud computing pretty much in terms of the software as service. And also we are focusing on the what they call platform as a service, whereby coming up with a lot of application development, okay, for
Yes.
the business communities in not only for the local market, but also for international market, right?
Yes, you're right.
Yeah, and then the second thing is about the AI masteries, meaning to say that quite academics, okay, academics in Cambodia is pretty much already spread their wings in terms of the AI masteries, but by learning and implementing AI solutions, meaning to say is that they are working with the industries. So they are working with the industries, whereby they are working with the what they call the learning industries, working with the government sectors and also private sectors, whereby by creating some what they call activities on AI hackathons.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. So the AI hackathons is already been there. So that's what we already say is that in Cambodia, whereby the activity is not at the very surface level, but then it's already started to moving. Okay, is it okay?
Okay.
And
Maybe I just add some more in Khmer a bit អញ្ចឹងបងប្អូនទាំងអស់គ្នាយើងចង់បន្ថែមបន្តិចថា5ផ្នែកហ្នឹងគឺជាផ្នែកសំខាន់នៃ technology ដែលបាននឹងកំពុងតែលោកឡើងនៅក្នុងប្រទេសយើងខ្ញុំមិនដឹងថានៅគ្នាយើងទីនេះយល់ពីប៉ុណ្ណាទេប៉ុន្តែយើងកំពុងតែដឹងថាសាលាធំៗនៅក្នុងស្រុកខ្មែរយើងមួយចំនួនពីមុនមិនដែលមានទេឥឡូវមានវិជ្ជាគេហៅ AI engineering យើងមានជំនាញធំៗដែលពាក់ព័ន្ធនឹង data science cloud computing សិតតែជា technology ធំៗដែលបាននឹងកំពុងតែបដិឡើងប្រឡូកឡើងហើយគ្នាយើងបងប្អូនមួយចំនួនដែលកំពុងធ្វើការងារក្នុង digital marketing ឬក្នុង business ប្រហែលជាអត់ទាន់អាចទាញយកប្រយោជន៍ឲ្យបានច្រើនលើនឹងទេប៉ុន្តែ5នេះគឺជាធាតុផ្សំដ៏សំខាន់ដែលខ្ញុំនិយាយថែមទៀតទៅហើយទៅលើមុខងារវិភាគ data មុខងារស្វ័យប្រវត្តិកម្មហើយទៅ5ហ្នឹងគឺ blockchain ហើយចង់បញ្ជាក់ផងដែរថាទៅមុខបន្តិចទៀតនេះ Big Khmer Media នឹងរៀបចំកម្មវិធីច្រើនមែនទែនទៅលើការងារ blockchain ដែលជាលក្ខណៈ webinar ឬក៏ workshop សម្រាប់ជំរុញឲ្យ audience យើងគាត់បានស្វែងយល់បន្ថែមអំពីបរិបទនឹងការផ្លាស់ប្ដូរបច្ចេកវិទ្យាទាំងអស់នេះយើងស្ដាប់មើលទៅដូចថ្មីសុទ្ធហ្មងអ្នកសម្រាប់អ្នកដែលលឺដែលដឹងក៏ប៉ុន្តែបើយើងគ្រាន់តែត្រឹមតែលឺឲ្យដឹងពេលនេះហើយមិនបានឆ្វេងយល់មិនបានទាញយកទៅការប្រើប្រាស់ទេនៅក្នុងកិច្ចការងារយើងប្រចាំថ្ងៃនេះយើងនឹងបាត់បង់ឱកាសធំណាស់បាទអូខេ please Arun continue
I think our friend has already touched about the blockchains, okay, in terms of the security transactions.
Yeah.
Pretty much we'll be focusing on the financial institutes, especially in the banks, okay. And of course, also we also discussing about the automations more on the factories. Actually, most of the manufacturing factories in Cambodia, there are some certain groups is already started to be exploring it. What is the automations is pretty much can be done for the Cambodian market also as well. All right. Okay.
Yep.
The second thing is why emerging technologies matter. So let me see is that the impact. How does it been give the ideas over here? Okay, the very first thing in what they call the emerging technologies that we can be focused for the Cambodian market. I think there is a big retail market, okay, in terms of the Cambodia, whereby also will be one of the what they call bigger element for the tourism industry as well. So how to have a what they call is a increased customer engagement, especially in terms of the retail industries, by using the digital marketing and also the augmented realities. And we also calling it about the digital tourism. Okay, also is another factor how we can be imposed and also focusing on the retail markets as well.
Yeah,
Second
yeah,
is the manufacturing. So I think one of the main thing is a good cotton and also the what they call the materials are coming out from the Cambodian market as well. Okay, right?
yeah.
And how these processes can be streamlined to have what they call as a seamless integrations of the processes with the
Okay.
technologies. Because when the
Yeah,
time we're talking about the cloud adoptions or cloud transformation, it is not about just only about the technology, but it's
yeah.
also coming up of automations of process. When we
Mm-hmm.
automating with the process with the help of the technologies, so it is not about the automating technologies, it's all about. So people do have a perception here is digital transformation means just focusing on the softwares. It's going to be cost about a costly investment, and also the talents that we need is a huge. But actually,
Yeah,
the digital transformations can be kicked off with a very simple, whereby by using a Microsoft Office 365, number one. And number two is how we are automating and simplifying the process. So quite a lot of a traditional way, when the time we're talking about here is the time and effort consumption is huge because of the traditional processes. So how we can be simplify the process with the help of technologies, and we are automating. When we are automating those kind of a process, we can see that we do have a seamless, okay, productions, and also the seamless way how we are doing our things over here. This is where the creative works will be coming in. And of
yep,
course, this kind of a process automations not only going to be stopped at the manufacturing side, but also for the healthcare and finance,
yep.
whereby these are the two bigger
Maybe
elements over here.
I just have adding to add some more on this, like you mentioned earlier about the technology transformation in tourism industry. It's just one other industry that we talked earlier. So let's say about the tourism alone, we just activate the QR code that's specially designed for for serving the industry for serving the tourism industry. And recently, we also break through a new collaboration with Malaysia. I hope maybe Arul, the QR code of Cambodia integrated with payment gateway of Malaysia and also Thailand. So for now, Cambodia, Thai, and Malaysia. For us, if you go to travel to your country, we don't need to exchange the money. We just only use our QR code and pay the bank, pay the through the QR code. And I don't remember the QR code
The
owned by
company, yes,
your bank. Yeah,
we
yeah,
call it as a touch and go, whereby we
yeah,
are focusing on the digital currency.
yeah, yeah. That's right.
This is
So
about by the finance impact.
in fact that's why ខ្ញុំកន្លែងនេះចង់ឲ្យ let me preach a bit in Khmer ជាងចង់ឲ្យបងប្អូនយើងយល់ពីបរិបទនៃការផ្លាស់ប្ដូរយើងក្នុងនាមជាអ្នកនៅក្នុង workforce យើងព្យាយាមប្រឹងប្រែងធ្វើការជារឿងមួយរដ្ឋាភិបាលលោកក៏កំពុងប្រឹងប្រែងធ្វើការដូចគ្នាដែរដែលជាស្ដែងដែលយើងបាន recently យើងបាន integrate payment gateway របស់យើង payment របស់យើងជាមួយនឹង Malay ជាមួយនឹង Thai យើងធ្វើអនយូរហើយចឹងយើងទៅថៃយើងbank ដែលយើងមិនមែន bank ទាំងអស់តែ bank មួយ bank ដែលបាន integrate ហើយយើងគ្រាន់តែប្រើ QR code scan ពី ABA scan ពី Aklida ទៅយើងចំណាយបានទៅថៃនៅ Malaysia ក៏ដូចគ្នានេះយើងចង់ឲ្យពួកយើងដឹងបើពេលខ្លះបងប្អូនយើងមួយចំនួនគាត់អត់យល់ពីអីដែលថាផ្លាស់ប្ដូរនៃការលឿនបែបហ្នឹងយើងនឹងបាត់បង់ដូចខ្ញុំថាអញ្ចឹងបាត់បង់នៅឱកាសក្នុងការឆ្វេងយល់អំពីកិច្ចការងារទាំងអស់ហ្នឹងអូខេ please continue Arul.
Okay, great. So now you already knows and has some idea what is they call the emerging technologies all about. Okay, let's we see that what are the key emerging technologies that we have to be focused at. Okay, at this point of time, we can see that one of it is emerging technologies. Okay, especially Asian market. So not only Cambodia, we can see that for the entire Asian market. Because just now was when our friend was talking about how the collaboration works between the countries in terms of the digital currencies. Okay, in terms of digital currencies. And let me see that what are the other emerging technologies that are going to be focused at, which is going to creating a biggest impact in the very short span of time. One, we call it as artificial intelligence. whereby the artificial intelligence will give you the efficiencies in terms of the what they call the executions, whereby also will be focusing in terms of the what they call the digital. We call it as data-driven decision makings, all right? And also the task automations will be coming up. And also the current, we call it as what they call the autonomous AI, the one we very used to for the manufacturing industries. But then now we can see that generative AI, which is that the AI is more meant for the end users, especially for the what they call providing the insights, okay, providing the insights, and also the rise of the chat GPTs, how the chat GPTs are working at this point of time in terms of giving the what they call the ideas, and also will be providing the data summaries, and also providing the what they call the data decision makings through using the AI, right? Second,
Yep.
we'll be focusing on the blockchain, especially on the financial industries, focusing
Mhm.
on the securities and also the transparencies in terms of the transactions. Okay, how we will be doing it. The digital currency is going to be coming up. And the third one, we can see that the cloud computing, which is providing the scalability and the flexibility, the rise of the unicorns. Okay, why the rise of the unicorns and the new startups in the what they call Asian markets are very encouraging because of
Mhm.
cloud computing, especially focusing on the software as a solutions and also platform as a solution. So these are the two elements focusing on the SME market and also micro SMEs, how they can be leveraging on the technologies. For example, from the retail business by selling handbags, handicraft things, okay, in the digital platform. So how these ones can be done. So this all will be by the achievement of the what they call the cloud computings. And of course, data analytics, just in order to understand about the market trends and what is the user, what is the perceptions, what they call about your product and also your services by the clients. So this part will be analyzed helpful for your data analytics. And then of course, for the manufacturing side, automations and robotics in order for have cost reductions. Okay. We didn't say that the cost reduction, it may lead to a cost maintain the cost because you already know how to make a business. Business are pretty much about the profits. So how to make a profits, increase the sales, reduce or maintain the cost at that point of time. So that from here, we will be getting some idea how we can go, how we can leveraging on the technologies in terms of profitable business ways. Okay, yes, sir. It's your time.
Okay, okay. Maybe I just chime in there a bit. So yeah,ដូចបងក៏លើកឡើងមិញមុន slide មុននឹងដូចគ្នាដែរអ្វីដែលជាការបង្ហាញគឺធាតុផ្សំទាំង5ហ្នឹងគឺជាគេហៅថាបច្ចេកវិទ្យាដែលកំពុងតែរះឡើងងើបកំពុងតែលូតលាស់កំពុងបោះជំហានទៅមុខទាំង5ហ្នឹងបាទហើយមួយក្នុងចំណោមហ្នឹងគឺទៅលើ AI ដែលគេហៅថា artificial intelligence ដែលផ្ដោតទៅលើការរឿងជាច្រើនប៉ុន្តែមួយក្នុងចំណោមហ្នឹងគឺអាចយើងដឹងពី customer insight ហើយព័ត៌មានលម្អិតអំពីអតិថិជនយើងអាចធ្វើឲ្យការងាររបស់យើងប្រសិទ្ធភាពជាងមុនការប្រើប្រាស់ chat GPT Gemini whatever គឺមានប្រយោជន៍ជាងមុន blockchain វាពាក់ព័ន្ធនឹងសុវត្ថិភាពពាក់ព័ន្ធនឹងការផ្ដល់នូវតម្លាភាពអានឹងមានរឿងស្មុគស្មាញយើងនឹងមាន webinar បន្តទៀតដែល blockchain វា something ដែល very sensitive ដែរនៅស្រុកយើងដោយសាររដ្ឋាភិបាលលោកក៏ manage មួយចំនួនដែរប៉ុន្តែយ៉ាងណាក៏វាជាបច្ចេកវិទ្យាដែលពិភពលោកកំពុងតែដើរដូចគ្នាដែរនៅអាមេរិកនៅប្រទេសធំនៅអាស៊ីរបស់យើងក៏ដូចគ្នាដែរទី3គឺ cloud computing យើងដឹងហើយ cloud គឺសំដៅទៅលើ data ទិន្នន័យដែលប្រមូលបានគឺគេមិនប្រើតែទៅលើអ្វីដែលជាគេហៅថាទឹកផ្ទុកទិន្នន័យដូចពីមុននេះឥឡូវនេះគេបដោតខ្លាំងមែនទែនទៅលើការដោតទៅលើបច្ចេកវិទ្យាទុកព័ត៌មានពពកបើខ្មែរយើងបកមានន័យខ្លីថា data ដែលយើងអាចដាក់បាននៅក្នុង cloud នៅមិនចាំបាច់យើងខ្វល់បារម្ភខ្លាំងដូចមុនដែលយើងត្រូវការប្រើប្រាស់ទុនច្រើន cloud នឹងអាចពង្រីកទីផ្សារបានពង្រីកការបត់បែនរបស់យើងបានតាមរយៈទំហំដែលយើងត្រូវការទិន្នន័យដែលយើងផ្ទុកនោះគឺសុវត្ថិភាពជាងមុននិងងាយក្នុងការ access ពី device ផ្សេងៗបាទ automation robotic ដឹងហើយគឺយើងនិយាយពីប្រព័ន្ធស្វ័យប្រវត្តិកម្មនិងមនុស្សយន្តដើម្បីបង្កើតឡើងដើម្បីជួយសម្រួលដល់ប្រសិទ្ធភាពក្នុងការ operation នៅខ្ញុំចាំបានខ្ញុំទៅប្រទេសអេស្ប៉ាញតាំងពី2007ទៅ visit រោងចក្រOD របស់ក្រុមហ៊ុនឡាន OD ប្រើ robot តាំងពី2006 2016 2017មកគឺប្រើប្រាស់ កាត់បន្ថយបុគ្គលិកមកកណោគត់ទឹកទៅហើយចំណុចនោះហើយតម្រង់មកដល់ពេលនេះយើងឈានដល់ដំណាក់កាលមួយដែលវាទៅមុខហើយកាន់តែពុះហើយអញ្ចឹងការងារអស់នេះវាកាន់តែទំនើបបន្ថែមទៀតទៅលើស្វ័យប្រវត្តិកម្មហើយយើងដឹងថាសូម្បីតែនៅកងទ័ព robotic យើងដឹងមនុស្សជនឥឡូវនេះនៅក្នុងវិស័យយោធាឆ្នាំកន្លងទៅថ្មីនេះឆ្នាំយើងនេះដែលយើងមានសម្ពយុទ្ធមួយចិនក៏មានរូបគេហៅថាទាហានមនុស្សយន្តដែលមានរូបឆ្កែបពាក់ដោយអាវុធដែលអាចបាញ់បានខ្លួនឯងដែរ so នេះមិនមែនជារឿងឲ្យបងគ្នាយើងទាំងអស់គ្នាស្ដាប់គាត់ស្ដាប់ទេណាយើងស្ដាប់ហើយគឺយើងត្រូវដឹងថាយើងត្រូវតែចូលរួមដើម្បី take in the benefit បានរូបភាពណាពីព្រោះវាដើរលឿនណាស់ហើយមិនមែនតែដើរលឿននៅប្រទេសគេទេកម្ពុជាយើងក៏ទៅដូចគ្នាដែរបាទចុងក្រោយគឺ data analytics ដែលយើងពាក់ព័ន្ធនឹងការវិភាគទិន្នន័យអូខេអញ្ចឹង5ចំណុចធំនេះវាជាបច្ចេកវិទ្យាដែលកំពុងរូតរះលូតលាស់និងកំពុងតែបោះជំហានទៅមុខយ៉ាងលឿនមែនទែនសម្រាប់បរិបទនៅក្នុងប្រទេសអាស៊ីរបស់យើងក៏ដូចក្នុងប្រទេសកម្ពុជាយើងយ៉ាអូខេ continue
Okay, I think maybe we can take up some questions from the audience as well. So maybe the questions right now I'm just going to ask about here is, does your organizations or maybe your working environment, are you started to adopt to those kind of any one of those technology has been mentioned over here?
Okay. អូខេអញ្ចឹងគាត់ចង់សួរថាតើមានបងប្អូនយើងនៅក្នុងក្រុមយើងទាំងអស់គ្នានេះមានបងប្អូនយើងណាខ្លះដែលបានយកបច្ចេកវិទ្យាណាមួយក្នុងចំណោមបច្ចេកវិទ្យាដែលគាត់បានលើកឡើងបានធ្លាប់បានប្រើប្រាស់ខ្លះក៏ដោយតិចក៏ដោយច្រើនក៏ដោយបើមានអាចចូលរួមជាមតិយោបល់អាច comment ក៏បានដែរបាទអូខេអញ្ចឹង basically actually based on my understanding some of here maybe they already adopted but maybe a small not large scale yet maybe let's say AI they use the ChatGPT they use Gemini for helping their marketing campaign for improving their marketing operation in terms of content production caption writing whatever but cloud computing not much. I think we start adopting some basic cloud for storing the data, etc. And for data analytics, I think still new. Some company also apply for the basic level. Let's say they use Google Analytics and some free function that available for adopting with their business. And automation robotic not much yet, but for the big corporate, okay. But for small business, maybe they just have small some basic level yet for their own firm.
Yeah, okay. Wonderful. Like our friend was saying that Miss Chiang, I guess. So she says that I've used a Chat GPT. So they're using the Chat GPT to help with my work. Okay, wonderful. Yeah. So I think I believe that what we call it this part is we call it as a generative AI. Okay, we already knows that rather than we're going to be calling it as an AI, I think it will be much better if we're going to be calling it as a generative AI. Yeah. To have some specifications whereby how the AI has been differentiated. Okay, wonderful, wonderful. So you already knows that the people are already using it. Okay, especially in terms of the content creations. Can I say that something like the use of ChatGPT in terms of content creations?
Yes, sure.
Okay, great. Okay, let's move on. So when we talk about over here, okay, I think, okay, upskilling, I think we already moved too far from this, okay? Now, when the time we're just going to be talking about here is, okay, that's too fast, okay. We already have something over here, okay. Okay, the very first one we already says that to be watched is we call it as an intelligent, what they call artificial intelligence. Okay, one of the examples here is we can calling it is here is whereby by Singapore Grab. Okay, Singapore I think already knows that the Grab, right? So right now we're using it by enhancing the what they call the Grab AI. They identify the user's behavior patterns. So meaning to say that with the help of the what they call AI. Grab managed to find out what type of the user behavior patterns, meaning to say that those audience are using what they call when was the very peak time they are using it for their what they call the Grab, and also they knows that their what they call their distance, pretty much how much what is their travel distance they are looking at, And also they managed to get the idea of what is the what they call the people's buying behavior, especially in terms of when the time Grab is already extended their services from the car, from the transport, the logistics towards to the Grab, what they call the merchandisers, meaning to say is that from the Grab mall purchasing it and this one, right? Right. And also is also incorporated some of the recommendations, meaning to say is that the moment you already knows, right? I think whenever you're shopping mode, right? So they do Grab is already started to seeing the buying pattern. Based on that, it started to give you the idea of what could be the complementing items which is purchased by the others. And also in order to give you the some different becoming your PA lah, meaning to say that it's just going to becoming like a mate, like your friend who says that, hey, you're buying this product, why don't you just buy this product? This product can goes well with the product that you're purchasing it. Or it's going to be a value worth kind of a suggestions going to the given to the audience so that the users are having the what they call a new buying journey experience. All right. And
Yep.
also this will be giving the operational efficiencies in terms of how cost effectively in order to send a product to an audience when the time they're purchasing it is in a one group. Okay, this is what the
Yep.
one of the artificial intelligence, the real case studies has been happened to the Singapore Grab.
Yeah, I think it's not only just in Singapore because Grab also available here in Cambodia. It's very popular. And the first one, the first ride hailing supplier when the company is Pass App. Everyone know Pass App here in Cambodia, but when the Grab come, they expanded the market very fast and very big here. So it's one of the key player in Cambodia now. So everyone know how the technology and especially the AI integration for enhancing the services, as like you mentioned about the identify the behavior user, and then for recommendation in enhance customer experience, also the operation efficiency, especially the between the driver and also the customer or the Grab. He also available, and we can see the progress, and due to the fact that Grab upgrading the technology, the local firm, the local player also they try to enhance their technology as well. Yeah. Okay.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
Great. The next, let's we see that apart from the artificial intelligence, let me see that the data analytics. Okay, another key, which is a case study in Malaysia, especially from the Maxis, the telco companies, how they will be using it, the data analytics. First, they started with the data collections, meaning to say is that the what they call the number of users, and then when is the peak time, and also they managed to get the trend identification. So meaning to say is that we trying to identify whatever because they are also not only giving the telco services, but also they're giving in terms of the internet services. And also the what they call the TV packages, meaning to say that the Astro, whereby they do have, and all those other service oriented. So they try to identify what is the trend. Especially one of the key element here is what they call youngsters. Those are using telcos. They are pretty much the usage is pretty much on the data plans. What type of data plans they do prefer in order to capture them? What is this one? So rise of the social medias and the time they are spending in the social medias, what type of the minimum data usage they will be using it, and also what is the maximum. So by this, it's just going to give them about a pretty much their what I call the service offerings to the right target audience. Meaning to say is that your business, when the time you're just going to give your service offerings must meet the right actual target audience. So in order to actual target audience, you must understand the target audience need. What is their pattern? What is their behaviors? In order to have this, and you will be having a more like a personalized marketing element. The product they're going to be going to be delivered to them, it will be more focusing on in terms of their needs. By this, the customer retention, meaning to say that Malaysia already have what they call a lot of telco players already coming in, like a Celcom, DG, and then the other players. So literally, we do have a 5 to 6 players in this Malaysian industry for the telcos. So when
I
the time
think
they're coming
I
in, they're
think I
maxis
think
in order
one.
to compete.
Yeah, that's right. Even one of the big telco in Cambodia also from Malaysia, Smart Axiata maybe.
Yeah, the Celcom, they are the bigger players. So
Yeah.
how? So they try to use the data analytics to understand their target audience, to have the
Mhm.
niche understanding. And by this, they do have a personalized marketing. It reached and it really give us success ideas. That's why it increased the retention of their clients at the very, what they call very critical and very tough environment, okay, over here.
Yeah. Okay. អញ្ចឹងដូចបានគាត់លើកឡើងអញ្ចឹងថាវាជា case study មួយរបស់ក្រុមហ៊ុន Maxis Telecom ដែលនៅក្នុង Malaysia វាមានក្រុមហ៊ុន Telecom ច្រើនដែរដែលបានកំពុងតែរីកឡើងហើយក្នុងនោះជាស្ដែងក្រុមហ៊ុន Maxis Telecom បានប្រើប្រាស់ technology data analytics នេះយើងនឹង break down បងប្អូនអរគ្នានេះវាគាត់ជា big គេហៅថា big idea concept ធំមួយដែលស្ដាប់មិនទៅដូច general នៅឡើយទេប៉ុន្តែទៅមុខនេះទៀតបានយើង break down ថាតើយើងអាចប្រើ tool នេះខ្លះគាត់ថាជា overall concept ហើយនេះយើងចង់ឲ្យគ្នាយើងយល់នៅពេលដែលគេនិយាយពី data analytics វិភាគទិន្នន័យហ្នឹងគេផ្ដោតទៅលើអីខ្លះបាទជាស្ដែងដូចជាការប្រមូលទិន្នន័យការកំណត់ពីនិន្នាការនិងការទំនោររបស់អ្នកប្រើប្រាស់ទំនោររបស់អតិថិជនការធ្វើ personalized marketing ធ្វើម៉េចឲ្យ marketing ហ្នឹងវាមើលទៅវាមានលក្ខណៈជាបុគ្គលម្នាក់មិនមែនជា concept មិនមែនជាទស្សនៈទានបែបទូទៅទូលំទូលាយហើយនឹងការធ្វើម៉េចដើម្បីឲ្យរក្សាបាននៅអតិថិជនគោលដៅរបស់គេបន្ថែមពីលើការទាញយកអតិថិជនថ្មីបាទនឹងសិតតែចេញពីមុខងារនៃ data analytics ឯងហើយគឺតែគេប្រើ tool ខ្លះយើងអត់ទាន់ផ្ដោតលើ tool ទេខ្ញុំគិតថាក្នុងចិត្តបងប្អូនទាំងអស់គ្នាអាចនឹងឆ្ងល់គេធ្វើម៉េចប៉ុន្តែឥឡូវឲ្យដឹងជាទូទៅសិនទៅលើ component ទាំង5នៃ emerging technology បាទ yes Arul continue
Okay. And then, of course, there is another one more company, Thailand. They call it CP Foods. Okay, CP Foods. There is another one more whereby they are automating their tasks, whereby the adoption to the automations, especially
it is dominating in Cambodia as well, CP. Yeah.
CP. So yeah, how they are coming up, the company coming up from the Thailand, and they managed to secure and also managed to bring the more value to the respective countries by using the automations and also the robotics. Okay, one of it is they are early adoptions of automations, number one. Number two, they are streamlined their production processes. Remember the one we already says that the automations, the processes, because when the time we coming up with the processes, the ones are causing the delays, okay, the delays in terms of the manufacturing industries, we already knows that the costing part, and also the execution of the task, and also the what they call the service breakdowns will be the bigger process, okay, and how is going to be overcome by using the adoptions of the automation activities in their streamlining the activities. By this is creating the more efficiencies. Especially we will be calling it as a predictive maintenance. One of the keywords they will be using it is a predictive maintenance, whereby they have maintained their factory machines in the early stage before any before any disasters or any breakdowns or any downtimes happens. So they are continuously taking care and maintain the health of the machines items in the what they call the machines and then the factory elements over there in order in terms of the heat, in terms of the what they call the gasket, the problems and whatever everything will be coming up at a very earlier level. So they addressing the problems at a very earlier level, avoiding those kind of breakdowns. By this, it's just giving the more greater efficiencies with a good quality controls. When the time the problems they arise with the costing part is at early stage was being addressed. By this is just giving the very competitiveness, how the CPs are being expanding their services to the rest of the Asian countries now.
អូខេចឹងដូចគាត់លើកឡើងវិញមិញគឺពាក់ព័ន្ធច្រើនភោគផាន់បងប្អូនស្គាល់ច្រើនភោគផាន់ពាក្យខ្លីខ្មែរអញ្ចឹងគេស្គាល់ថា CP ភាសាថៃច្រើនភោគផាន់បាទច្រើនជារីចម្រើនបាទអញ្ចឹង CP បានយើងស្គាល់តែក្រុមហ៊ុន CP លក់សាច់មាន់ CP ប៉ុន្តែទៅដឹងនៅក្នុងក្រុមហ៊ុននេះរបស់គេបាន adopt technology ជាពិសេសទៅលើមុខងារស្វ័យប្រវត្តិកម្មហើយនិង robotic គ្រឿងយន្តស្វ័យប្រវត្តិយើងអាចតែបកគ្រឿងយន្តក៏បានមនុស្សយន្តក៏បានបាទមិនមែនកុំឲ្យយើងច្រឡំថាហ្នឹងឲ្យទៅ robotic ឬមនុស្សយន្តហ្នឹងមិនមែនទេមិនចាំបាច់តែមនុស្សយន្តតែឲ្យតែគ្រឿងយន្តហ្នឹងបម្រើឲ្យការងារផ្នែកស្វ័យប្រវត្តិកម្មធ្វើការងារបានដោយខ្លួនឯងបាទចឹងក្នុងនោះវាតកតងទៅនឹងស្វ័យប្រវត្តិកម្មការមើលគ្រប់គ្រងទៅលើ production ការមើលទៅលើលទ្ធភាពនៃ operation ដើម្បីធានាបានប្រសិទ្ធភាពខ្ពស់ជាងមុន improve ទៅលើ quality improve កាត់បន្ថយ cost ជាដើមនិងធ្វើយ៉ាងណាឲ្យ company នៅពេលដែល cost ទាប production កាន់តែច្រើនបានកាន់តែច្រើនវាធ្វើឲ្យក្រុមហ៊ុនហ្នឹងវាមាន competitive មានថាមានភាពរឹងមាំនៅក្នុងការប្រកួតប្រជែងទៅលើទីផ្សារអញ្ចឹងទាំងអស់ហ្នឹងគឺជាមុខងារដែល company case study របស់ច្រើនភោគផាន់ឬក៏ CP ហ្នឹងដែលបានប្រើនិងទទួលនៅបច្ចេកវិទ្យាស្វ័យប្រវត្តិកម្មនិង robotic យ៉ា Continue
Okay. And of course, there's one we call it as a blockchains, okay, which we'll be calling it as a VE chain. So the one of the largest blockchain service provider, especially for the side what they call the business for the China market, the blockchain China market, okay, especially for the financial institutes, okay,
Mm-hmm.
whereby they are not only limiting themselves into the financial sectors, but then they also started to exploring themselves into the industries applications and then the supply chains and also the product authenticity. So whereby when the time using the blockchains in terms of their what they call the organizations, especially for the manufacturing industries, they managed and retain the authenticity of the data and also the authenticity in terms of the tracking, where is the logistic issues has always been addressed at the very early stage, and also do have the trail of transactions. Okay, by this they do have a what they call better and effective management in terms of the industries handling. Okay, the in terms of the applications, right?
Okay, so the blockchain, like he mentioned earlier, which it is a new technology here actually, but anyway, let me make it Khmer a bit. Case study VChain នៅក្នុង case study របស់ប្រទេសចិនយើងដឹងវា blockchain វាដូចជាចង្វាក់ការផ្សារភ្ជាប់គ្នាទៅលើព័ត៌មានមែនតើទៅវាជា technology ដែលបច្ចុប្បន្ននៅក្នុងក្រុមហ៊ុនយើងរាល់ថ្ងៃនេះខាងរបស់យើងរបស់ក្រុមហ៊ុនរបស់ខ្ញុំនេះយកកំពុងតែ focus ទៅលើនឹងដែរហើយយើងមានក្រុមវិស្វករដែលកំពុងតែបដោតបានសមត្ថភាពធ្វើបានដល់កម្រិតនៃការងារពាក់ព័ន្ធនឹង blockchain អញ្ចឹងត្រឡប់មកវិញថា blockchain វាដូចជា kind of the new platform ដែលផ្ដល់នៅអង្គភាពទាំងអស់ហ្នឹងនៅការមុខងារជាច្រើនរួមទាំងតាមដាននៅ supply chain គេហៅចង្វាក់ផ្គត់ផ្គង់មើលទៅលើផលិតផលរបស់យើងកម្រិតនៃការផលិតចេញមកតើកម្រិតនៅក្នុងការ operate production នឹងប្រសិទ្ធភាពប្រសិទ្ធផលប៉ុណ្ណាហើយតើត្រូវការចូលរួមយ៉ាងម៉េចខ្លះពី function និង tool ជាច្រើនទៀតដើម្បីឲ្យការងារ whole production នឹងបញ្ចប់ឧទាហរណ៍ដូចជា VChain នឹងជាដើមដែលគេបានប្រើ blockchain សម្រាប់ control និង operate ការងាររបស់គេក្រៅតាមពីបច្ចេកវិទ្យាផ្សេងៗទៀតនៅយើងវាថ្មីក៏ប៉ុន្តែបច្ចុប្បន្ននៅបណ្ដាប្រទេសធំមួយចំនួនកំពុងតែបដោតលើអាហ្នឹងហើយវា very authentic គេហៅថា very transparent ហើយ authentic មានន័យថាពិបាកក្នុងការយើងមើលនៅពេលដែលមាន error នៅមានការបន្លំឬក៏បាត់ទិន្នន័យអីជាដើមហ្នឹងគឺมันងាយក្នុងការកើតឡើងក្នុងករណីដែលគេបាន implement properly លើការងារហ្នឹង yeah okay we'll continue
Right, of course, we can see that the Gojek in Indonesia. Okay, I think you already know that there is another form of
yeah
yeah,
one a
whereby,
unicorn in Southeast
whereby they
Asia
are focusing in terms of bringing the technology for the country, whereby they utilizing it for the gig projects, the gig workers. So we call it a gig economy,
Mhm.
right? So whereby they'll be using the what they call the ridings and then the food delivery services.
Complex cái recruit đến này chứ như thế mà
Yeah, right. So whereby we'll be using it over here in terms of the financials, whereby for the users. So pretty much they already started to expanding it from the what they call from the rider hailing services. Now they're already moving to the financial services and also the food delivery services. How? By using the leveraging in terms of the scale out their projects by using the cloud computing services. Okay.
okay
Yes.
yeah ចឹងដូចគោ check one of the big company មួយរបស់ Malaysia Indonesia គោ check វាជា competitor មួយរបស់ Grab គាត់ថាបានយើងសម្រាប់ Indonesia គោ check number 1នៅក្នុងស្រុកនោះហើយអញ្ចឹងការប្រើប្រាស់ technology cloud computing គឺធ្វើឲ្យtechnology របស់គោ check មិនមែនតែផ្ដោតលើ ride hailing service ride hailing ពាក្យបច្ចេកទេសគឺសំដៅលើក្រុមហ៊ុនដឹកជញ្ជូន transportation ដូច book Grab អញ្ចឹងបាទអាហ្នឹងគឺចាត់ទុកថា ride hailing ហើយនៅក្នុង food delivery វាមានផ្នែក food delivery វាមាន financial service តែគេបញ្ចូលនៅក្នុងecosystem មកគេទាំងមួយបុកនឹង cloud computing ហ្នឹងបុកនឹងហើយការងារផ្សេងៗទៀតគឺ cloud បានជួយសម្រួលការងារបានមែនទែនបាទគឺការគ្រប់គ្រងទិន្នន័យរបស់គេគឺ very integrated very បញ្ចូលគ្នាក្នុងការ yeah okay please continue
All right. So digital ready skills for this one, meaning to say is that where are we going to be looking at? For the Cambodian market, at this point of time, you have to looking for the coding skills, the one we calling it as what they call the TBET, digital Tibet courses, or we call it as a digital skills. Pretty much focusing on the coding skills, number one, in order to develop the softwares in the digital environments, okay? Second, in order to have what they call the data analytical skills, in order to have a critical interpreting of the data, especially for the business decision makings, or we call it as a data-driven decision makings. And of course, digital literacy, how to use the digital tools, which is freely is available for their business, okay, in terms of the effectively how it can be used. And obviously, yes, by having the coding skills, by having the data analytics and digital literacies, it will give you some what they call some confidence where we can kick off. And we have some navigation points, because why we don't have a confidence is pretty much we don't have the direction. So when we don't have the directions, we do not know where is the path is heading towards to. So we will be without a clueless. So in order to have your first, we must know that where is the direction. In terms of already direction, then we can design the way how to reach the directions with the help of digital literacies, by the help of the digital analysis, by using the digital skills, or any type of a technology-based skills to reach the destination, which is our business profitabilities of business reach out. Okay, that's what we are looking at this point of time for the SME community or business entities.
Yeah, okay អញ្ចឹងយើងនិយាយពី digital first workforce ហ្នឹងគឺចង់សង្កត់ធ្ងន់ទៅលើជំនាញ digital 4ផ្នែក4ផ្នែកធំៗនៅខាងក្រោមនេះគឺសុទ្ធតែសំខាន់ដោយផ្ដើមចេញពី digital literacy គេហៅអក្ខរកម្មផ្នែក digital ដែលយើងបានកំពុងតែនិយាយហើយនៅប្រទេសយើងក៏កំពុងបានធ្វើដែរកំពុងផ្ដោតខ្លាំងមែនទែនហើយយើងបានដាក់នៅក្នុងគោលនយោបាយបញ្ញកោណរបស់រដ្ឋាភិបាលលោកបានដាក់ digital ជាផ្នែកមួយក្នុងចំណោមផ្នែកអាទិភាពទាំង5ចឹងសម្រាប់យើងជាប្រជាពលរដ្ឋយើងជាអ្នកធ្វើការងារយើងជាអ្នកធ្វើការងារក្នុង business យើងត្រូវយល់ថាហេតុអី digital សំខាន់ប៉ុណ្ណាក្នុងកិច្ចការងារអស់នេះហើយដោយឡែកគេហៅថាអំពីកិច្ចការងារអស់ហ្នឹងយើងមើលដូចគេដែរថាវត្តមាននៃការរៀបចំ basic ជាមូលដ្ឋាននៅក្នុងមុខងារដូចជា data analysis technology coding skill សម្រាប់ការ develop software មិនចឹងទោះបីយើងមិនបានចេះ develop ប៉ុន្តែយើងយល់ពី process ខ្លះក៏យើងអាចទាញយកប្រយោជន៍ដើម្បីបង្កើតឲ្យមានទំនុកចិត្តទៅលើការប្រើប្រាស់បច្ចេកវិទ្យាដូចគាត់បានលើកឡើងនៅក្នុងផ្នែកទី4គេហៅ technology digital confidence ហ្នឹងដើម្បីឲ្យ team ដើម្បីឲ្យក្រុមការងារដើម្បីឲ្យគេហៅថា company របស់ខ្លួនអាច adopt អាចទទួលយកនឹងការប្រើប្រាស់បច្ចេកវិទ្យាទាំងអស់នឹងបានហើយទាន់សភាពការនៃការវិវត្តរបស់តំបន់និងដូចជាពិភពលោក Okay
how it can be achieved?
Yeah,
only upskill and reskills, meaning to say that any innovations we are going to coming up over here is first we'll be coming up with the upskill and reskills, meaning to say that we must to learn to unlearn what we already been learned. Okay, let me put it this way. We have to unlearn what we have been learned.
Yeah, okay ចឹង digital skill យើងដឹងហើយយើងមានចំណុច2ពាក្យបច្ចេកទេសហៅ upskill and reskill ពាក្យហ្នឹងមានន័យរបស់វាច្បាស់លាស់បងប្អូនទាំងអស់គ្នា upskill និង reskill នៃ term មួយអង្គុយបញ្យល់មកព្រឹកមិនទាន់អស់ផងអញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំចង់និយាយខ្លីៗថា skill ទាំងអស់ហ្នឹងវាកើតចេញពីផ្នែក component របស់វាថាតើយើងបានរៀនពីដើមទីយើងត្រូវការទុកវាយ៉ាងម៉េចកំខៅមិនទុកទេគេហៅថាយើងទៅទទួលយកអាថ្មីបែបម៉េចដែលយើងមិនត្រូវការប្រើអាចាស់ហើយយើងយកប្រើអាចាស់ហ្នឹងមកប្រើបែបម៉េចដើម្បីបានប្រយោជន៍ជាមួយនឹងអាថ្មីនិយាយខ្លីៗបែបនេះហើយនៅក្នុង digital skill នេះទាសាទវាមានមេធាមកវាដូចបានលើកឡើងក្នុងហ្នឹងតកតងទៅនឹងការ adapt របស់ team របស់យើងតែយើងអាចទទួលយកបច្ចេកវិទ្យាថ្មីបានអត់ប្រើប្រាស់ chat GPT គេនិយាយពី GPT មួយស្អែកហើយយើងមិនទាន់បានស្គាល់ GPT បងលុយមិនផងinnovation try តែមានអីកត្តាដែលជំរុញឲ្យអង្គភាពនិងជំរុញឲ្យមានការច្នៃប្រឌិតឲ្យមាននិវត្តនភាពហើយធ្វើម៉េចឲ្យប្រសិទ្ធភាព technology ទាំងអស់ហ្នឹងបច្ចេកវិទ្យាទាំងអស់ហ្នឹងយកទៅប្រើទៅវាជំរុញឬក៏បង្កើននៅប្រសិទ្ធភាពក្នុងការ operate គេហៅថាការងាររបស់ការងារនៃបប្រតិបត្តិការ yeah okay
very simple one. I already says that employee adaptability, meaning to say that the employee adaptability is the change in mindset of the talent. I won't call it as a staff or employee. I will be calling it as a talent. Okay. Yeah. So the talent must be unlearned in order to learn a new things, number one. Number two, by this learning a new technologies, it will be becoming one of the factor to go for the innovations. Innovations meaning to say is that it is the method or the technology method or the approach that we are taking in order to doing things differently. Different is referring to the fast, efficient, and also the cost effectively. So this is what we'll be calling it as a main idea of innovations. Then it will give you the operational efficiencies, which is going to be says that it must be save time, save cost, and also must be what they call an automation, meaning to say the seamless by giving the good experience of what they call we are doing tasks in a very what they call not only faster manner, effective manner, but then reach the actual target audience in terms of give you the actual meaning of productivity.
Yeah. អញ្ចឹងអ្វីដូចខ្ញុំបានលើកឡើងមិញអញ្ចឹងផ្នែកសំខាន់ៗដូចបានលើកឡើងបញ្យល់បានខ្លះពីមុនបែបហ្នឹងដែរថាវាពាក់ព័ន្ធនឹងធាតុផ្សំបែបហ្នឹងដូចគាត់លើកឡើងពី employee adaptability មិនយើងនិយាយថា staff បុគ្គលិកទេយើងនិយាយពីធនធានមនុស្សយើងមានធនធានមនុស្សយើងមានពាក់ព័ន្ធនឹងការរៀបចំ mindset ហ្នឹងតែម្ដងតែតើផ្នត់គំនិតរបស់យើងទទួលយកការផ្លាស់ប្ដូរនឹងអត់គិតថានឹងចាំបាច់អត់គិតថានឹងទៅធ្វើអត់គិតថាផ្លាស់ប្ដូរឥឡូវអត់គិតថាគូតរៀនអត់គិតថាទទួលយកអត់បាទហើយកត្តាជំរុញឲ្យមាន innovation ដូចបានជម្រាបចឹងហើយចុងក្រោយគឺធ្វើមិនឲ្យមានប្រសិទ្ធភាពនិងសិទ្ធិផលទាំងថ្លៃដើមនិងការងារ operation នៅក្នុងអង្គភាពអូខេ continue
and of course by how we're going to be implementing the what I call the technology-driven workforce. Okay, first thing is identify the skill assessment, meaning to say that know where are you in terms of the technology skills, which is your talent, your organizations, the members in your organization, what type of talents they do have, what type of the what they call the gaps they do have, and how we can fill the gap. So that is the most important thing. Is first thing first, we have to identify the skill assessments. Then you have to identify the technology identifications, meaning to say is that what are the technologies in order to fill the gap of your processes, okay? And also what are the technologies that are relevant for you to executing your task, okay? There is two things. Once, then you can coming up with the training integrations and continuous learning. You see, most of the companies, they are sending the users for the training. But then the biggest challenge they do have here is to measure the outcome of the training, meaning they send the audience to the training, but then when the time they're coming back, they wanted to see that what is the impact of sending the user for the training. That is one of the biggest challenges, which is always the HR managers they do have. But the most important thing here is, I would say is that in order to measure your what they call the training efficiencies, it must be start with the goal. Meaning to say that what is the problem statement? Why they are sending the audience, why they are sending the what they call their team members for the training to achieve what? So the what factor and why factor need to be addressed at the very first part. Meaning, by having your skill assessment, by know what technology they're going to be implement, it will give you the idea of a gap analysis. This gap analysis, how we're going to be fit in the gap. So through the training. So what type of training? And what after the training, what they're going to be doing it, where they're going to be deployed into their organization's upcoming projects and programs need to be identified. Once already been identified, then you can send them to the right training. And then you can see that upon you already send them for the training and you deploy them into your organization projects or activities, the main idea why you're sending to them, then you can see that what is the impact of the training. So this part, we are not doing it in a way whereby there is a gap, whereby we are sending the training for the sake of market training, meaning to say, I won't send the audience to the AI, but why they want to send to the AI? What is the job they're going to be applying it after? So the environment is not being created in organizations. That would be the very challenging part in terms of the getting the desired results. That's me. It's yours.
Okay. Yep. So actually, is one of the thing is important. ខ្ញុំសុំទោសខ្មែរតិចចង់អ្វីដែលបង្ហាញគាត់លើកឡើងពីចំណុចសំខាន់ហើយអ្វីដែលគាត់លើកឡើងហ្នឹងកំពុងតែជាគោលដៅនិងជាគោលជាទិសដៅដែលយើងកំពុងតែធ្វើដើម្បីគេហៅថាអភិវឌ្ឍការងាររបស់យើងជាពិសេសនឹងបេសកកម្មដែលកំពុងតែធ្វើនេះឯងគឺយើងនឹងធ្វើការកសាងនៅបច្ចេកវិទ្យាទៅកាន់អង្គភាពរបស់យើងប៉ុន្តែធ្វើម៉េចបាន ជាពិសេសគឺទៅលើ workforce នេះទៅលើកម្លាំងពលកម្មទៅលើ team របស់យើងទៅលើ talent របស់យើងនេះអញ្ចឹងទី1ដើម្បីធ្វើបានត្រូវយើងធ្វើការវិភាគនិងវាយតម្លៃទៅលើជំនាញបុគ្គលិកយើងសិនតើគាត់នៅកន្លែងណាបច្ចុប្បន្នអ្វីដែលជាទិសដៅសំខាន់ដែលយើងគួរធ្វើហើយតើអា engage ចន្លោះខ្វះខាតដែលយើងត្រូវបំពេញនឹងវាមានទំហំប៉ុណ្ណាទើបយើងអាចកំណត់ពីបច្ចេកវិទ្យាដែលយើងត្រូវការយកមកបំពាក់នៅក្នុងអង្គភាពយើងហើយបំពាក់បានតើយើងធ្វើការផ្សារភ្ជាប់ជាមួយនឹងកម្មវិធីប្រដាល់ដែលជាក់ស្ដែងដែលយើងកំពុងធ្វើបច្ចុប្បន្ននេះដែលយើងកំពុងធ្វើហ្នឹងហើយជំរុញឲ្យ team ក៏ដូចជាអង្គភាពយើងដែលត្រូវ adopt ហ្នឹងគឺវប្បធម៌នៃ continuous learning ការបន្តរៀនព្រោះគ្មានអីទេបើសិនជាយើងមិនអាចរៀនបានទេយើងអាចឲ្យ team របស់យើង talent របស់យើងទៅយក technology ថ្មីមកប្រើហើយមិនដឹងថា integrate នេះវាមានតែនៅក្នុង integrate នៅក្នុង system ប៉ុន្តែมันអាចទៅកឲ្យ team ប្រើបានអញ្ចឹង4នេះនិយាយតែខ្លីថាវាជាមូលដ្ឋានគ្រឹះសំខាន់ក្នុងការផ្សារភ្ជាប់ក្នុងការកសាងនៅវប្បធម៌ថ្មីមួយដែលកសាងនៅកម្លាំងពលកម្មឬក៏កម្លាំង team ដែលយកបច្ចេកវិទ្យាជាសំខាន់និងជំរុញដោយបច្ចេកវិទ្យា Yeah continue
Okay, all right then. So I think the partnership and resources will be sees that what is the government programs and then the educational institutes and then what are the skill developments activities have been taken care. So the what they call the organization is supposed to be actively to be participate in that. Okay, right.
Yep.
So by this we can have the overcome the common challenges in terms of the costings and also the skill gaps and everything will be addressed over here, right?
Yep. Okay. Continue. I think this is okay. It's very.
So the common challenges will be the transform is about the limiting budgets, skill talents, and emphasizing on the long-term benefits and also the seeking the training, adaptabilities, and options. So these are the people, these are the common challenges will be coming up. Of course, we'll be saying the limited budget is the biggest issues over here.
That's right. The same like here in Cambodia.
Yeah, it will be leading to the skill shortage because no input, no outcome. So the input is the money, the budget, and everything. And also we'll be emphasizing on the long-term benefit rather than they're focusing on the short-term benefits because the short-term benefit is a more viable and also is meaning to say that will be eventually will be leading to the what they call the long-term. So meaning to say that the short and mini short terms of what they call the plannings and executions will be leading towards to the long-term benefits. Rather than people will be having a biggest plan and then which is going to be costing you about in terms of the time, efforts, and the talents, and obviously about the money. So the strategy would be whereby we'll be clustering, okay, we'll be simplifying the things, okay, into the smaller phases, and then we achieve one by one, step by step. So it will be leading towards to our destination.
Yep. Okay, so I just want to add something a bit more on this part. Actually, limited budget is one of the big issue, not only just in, I think it's not only in Cambodia, at the same time in Malaysia, but in here in Cambodia, actually we are very fortunate because why? There's so many key stakeholders now. They are focusing on helping our SMEs through the budget, through the financing, through the granting program. So basically, our today's session also is a part of our intention to initiate something, and not only just to provide you all the valuable inputs from the content that we are going to share and we are sharing today, but also finding way to access to finance support to get the finance to conduct the training in the future. So hope this is a very good moment for us, and which we need the strongly support from the key stakeholder as well as the participant. As long as you don't if as long as you are still resistant to change, the same like he mentioned here, and we don't want to adapt. You don't want to adapt to the new technology. We cannot upgrade. We cannot reskill. We cannot apply upskill or reskill. We cannot adopt the new technology. We cannot take the journey as a part of transformation of technology. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, the business leaders, I just want to keep up over here. Okay, I think this part. Predictions for the next future looks, okay? By Cambodia's, whether the digital transformation is for the economic growth and competitiveness. So when the times are going for the business over here, we can see that is more in terms of the economic growth and also the competitiveness in the market, okay? Of course, we need not only in terms of the financial support, but then also we need the government in terms of the policies, trainings, and also the technology adoptions, whereby it is going to be digitally agile economy, especially in terms of the SME markets. Okay.
Yeah.
Because right now, pretty much is here, but we can say is that what they call about the financial part, because people don't want to go for the adoptions. Okay, when the time we're talking for the adoptions, we can say that yes, people ready to change. The chances are being given. But then from the government side, what is the policies? How to be legally protecting them into their business? There's another bigger challenge. Another part also, what are the financially viable things are being available? So all the thing is not about the just learning purpose only. But then when it comes to the implementations, the bigger factor is the government side, the higher authorities in terms of the policy making. The policy making is a bigger driving factor for the digital success, especially for the digital economy. And also we are looking forward for the ecosystems in terms of to build the business ecosystem, not only in terms of by just only focusing on some selective manufacturing, selective industries, but rest of the other industries doesn't giving what they call as an business ecological impacts. So that's why we'll be going up over here. So to conclude, in order to have the economic progress, skill development and technology adoptions is the key for the economic growth and progress for the Cambodian market.
Yep. So I just want to add some more as on the what we mentioned here. Actually, we very a kind of a kind of thing that we are stepping on the journey for the digital transformation, as well as for the how I can say is uh, developing a concrete foundation for transforming the economy to the digital driven economy. The same like in Cambodia right now, because in our newly designed country development strategy, we call pentagonal strategy of the which is one of the big national strategy. We put digital as one of the five component, one of the five component priority of the development so far. So as I mentioned earlier in Khmer, actually we are now on the right way, but except we all, not only the government alone, but we all as employment, as employee, as employer, as a talent, we need to adopt and be a part of the journey through training. Like he mentioned about the training, the technology adoption, as well as the ecosystem. We are not alone, cannot achieve. So we need the support from the key stakeholder as well as from the government, and the government also doing now. But you all also need to participate in that too. Otherwise, we cannot move along. So ខ្ញុំចង់បន្ថែមនៅខ្មែរបន្តិចថាវាជាការ future outlook ដែលគាត់បានព្យាករណ៍ហើយយើងត្រូវដឹងថានៅក្នុងបច្ចុប្បន្នការអភិវឌ្ឍ skill ការទទួលយកបច្ចេកវិទ្យានិងការរីកចម្រើននៃសេដ្ឋកិច្ចគឺបានកំពុងទៅមុខទៅហើយយើងដឹងថាប្រទេសយើងដូចខ្ញុំបាន mention ថារដ្ឋាភិបាលលោកបានដាក់បច្ចេកវិទ្យាជាផ្នែកមួយក្នុងចំណោមផ្នែកទាំង5នៃអតិភិបទោះបីជា SME យើងមិនទាន់បានមើលឃើញអានឹងធ្លុះប៉ុនកម្រិតណាក៏ដោយប៉ុន្តែការដែលយើងចាប់ដើមមិនមែនតែយើងជាបុគ្គលិកទេជា owner ទេយើងអ្វីតែក្រុមការងារដែលជាអ្នកបម្រើការងារនៅក្នុងអង្គភាពក៏យើងត្រូវតែស្វះស្វែងខ្លាំងដែរក្នុងការចូលរួមហើយក្នុងចំណោមកិច្ចការងារអនគ្មានអីក្រៅតែពីការងារ training ហើយនិង skill development ទេដើម្បីយើងអាច adopt technology នេះបានបើគ្មានការចាប់ផ្ដើមពីចំណុច training ទេគឺអត់អាចទៅរួចដូចអ្វីដែលពួកខ្ញុំកំពុងតែធ្វើ BKD Academy ក៏ដូចជាយើងកំពុងធ្វើការងារជាមួយនឹង trainer ជាច្រើនមកពីខាងក្រៅប្រទេសក្នុងប្រទេសនេះដើម្បីគោលដៅបែបហ្នឹងគឺយើង finding way ដើម្បីជួយក្នុងការអភិវឌ្ឍជំនាញរបស់ talent របស់យើង workforce របស់យើងដើម្បីអាចចាប់យកបច្ចេកវិទ្យាថ្មីៗនិងអភិវឌ្ឍសេដ្ឋកិច្ចកម្ពុជាឲ្យក្លាយទៅជាសេដ្ឋកិច្ច digital បានបាទអូខេ Arul continue I think maybe we need to sum up a bit because here it's during lunch time and the content also quite a lot already, right? Okay. We come to the end, right? Okay. So if you guys in any question, please raise your hand, or you don't want to raise your hand, you can also put in the chat box so that we can read your question or concern, or maybe you have any opinion, any perspective on the topic also. Feel free to comment, and we are strongly encourage for the engaging participation of you guys, even though we do in a kind of webinar, but hope in the future we are more with engaging session. We can also have some kind of a breakout room for a small group discussion as well. Yeah. Okay. I think maybe just a bit late. Arul, maybe we can just come to the conclusion based on what you highlight from the beginning of our
Okay.
today's session, please.
So just to wrap up, thank you. Just to wrap up, the thing is pretty much digital transformations and everything you already now we're going to be looking at. Digital transformations won't be happens without the people mindsets. So digital transformations, first thing first, the changes must become from the what they call the people mindset, ready to learn by unlearning things and then move on to learn something new. The second thing here is try to put your what they call try to simplifying the business operations by leveraging the technologies. And
Okay.
also by this, it's going to be save you the cost and efforts, whereby you can have a more what they call the horizons will be expanded for you in terms of the business successabilities. All the
Okay.
best. Thank you so much.
Okay. Maybe if you have, we should have some other announcement for the future program. Maybe so. Thank you a lot for your time today. I think it's also you are very busy in Malaysia. A lot of work for the training over there. So and thank a lot for our participant today. And one I want to highlight more is that it is just a beginning of our collaboration between the in Intelligence Sandbox and BKD Academy on the initiating of the program, the training program, the training workshop, the webinar, and it's just a beginning. So there will be a lot more coming in the future. So we will keep you posted on both, Facebook page, also Telegram channel, and maybe we have something up on the front of our web page as well, website as well. So stay tuned to our update, and I hope the next session will be more with practical, right, Arul? So this is just overall overview and the overall component of the digital transformation, or we call emerging technologies. But the next session will be something that more with practical, in a kind of practical based approach, so that we will stay together. Maybe you bring laptop, smartphone, work together so that you can take something for implementing and adopting in your firm, in your organization, in especially to upgrade your career as well, especially for those who are young professional here. It's not just only for the business owner, but for the young professional. You are backbone of your enterprise. You are the backbone of your company. You are not only just going to work for the money, but you are the backbone of the company. So you need to upgrade your skills as well, like he said. Undo some skill and old skill that not useful, but redo with the new skill, so that you can learn something new and be a part of the journey of the transformation of digital, not only just for our career but also for the whole economy as well. And again, saying a lot, Arul, for your time, and I hope maybe you have some final comment, please.
From me, no final comment. Okay, pretty much I would say is that let's work out, because my suggestion here is we just don't want to stop our session just only in terms of the what they call it's a one-way communication. So I would be prefer to have a second session whereby the topics will be narrowed down.
Sure.
Just one day talking about the AI, just one day talking
That's right.
about
Yeah.
So
maybe we specifically, I think maybe among the 5 components that we mentioned earlier, I think one of the things that we should priority is the AI part. We have to come up with that one for the next webinar, and then we define and look at the plan, gonna to kick off the first day physical training in one time. Actually, maybe now December. That my target is everyone busy. Maybe we can move to early of 2025. Yeah.
Sure, we do.
Thank
We're
you.
looking forward. Yeah, we're looking forward in order to have a more. Okay. Thank you, dear audience.
Okay, thank you, everyone.
Yeah.
saying a lot, Arul, for your
Thanks a
time.
lot. And then hopefully the
Everyone,
audience
and have a
managed to
good
get something
weekend.
from out of the session.
Yeah.
All the best. See you for the next
Bye bye. See you, everyone. Okay.